Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. And early in the day, what the heck is going on? What's going on is my schedule's ass this month because, as you know, I'm dealing with my mother passing and mourning, which is weird. And we all do it in our own ways. So I'm in and out. And right now, I figured I've missed a whole bunch of days, so why not jump on this? She just uploaded. And I promise you, we're not even going to chit-chat much, maybe like 5 minutes, because I got to say hello to my people. Because I love the alerts. You gotta acknowledge the alerts. And then we'll get right into it. So Hump Day Wednesday live, we'll do our normal live. We'll do all our chit-chatting and get caught up on all kinds of stuff. But for today, I'm going to talk hello to the chat and get right into this. It's a long one too, apparently, right? I wanted to say I've never seen this before. We have a 5-way tie for first, but I'll read them in order because it's within a minute. So I'm sure Denver was first, followed by Fluffy, then Alyssa, then Cocoa Puffs, and Druidus. 5 people in all at the same minute. So speedy alerts, like speedy. I trust everybody's doing okay. I gotta tell you, full transparency, I still haven't watched Saturdays. I was out of town picking up my mother's ashes, which is a whole head trip, I got to tell you. People don't tell you what a head trip that is. It's a trip, but we're not going to talk about it. So I was doing that while my mods were rage streaming for me. All I saw was the pink nails, and I thought, man, is that serving Minnie Mouse? And then I didn't watch it. And watch it. So, I thought what I missed was apparently she's drinking again. I thought we weren't drinking in solidarity for Emily. What happened to that? Oh, right. She can't stick to anything ever, even if it's somebody she cares about. Rio's #1 fan. Thank you, Rio Merc. Please let Rio out of that suitcase. Thank you for the super chat, Rio's #1 fan. Rio is actually not in the suitcase. As you know, I'm traveling in 2 weeks, and I pulled the suitcase out early so that Rio doesn't have trauma response when he sees a suitcase. He's not in there. Actually, it's early in the day, and he was like, we had a talk this morning, and he said, bitch, I was all ready to work Saturday, and you were out of town the whole damn day. I'm not having it. So he's deep in the closet sleeping, and I don't know if he's even going to join us. Valentine, member for 32 months. Merc is back. And 32 months, I'm not born. Valentine, if you don't know, is so young. He's not even born yet. That's how young that mod is. He's an enigma wrapped in a riddle. And Grease Sticks, member for 2 months. Grease Sticks, I love your profile picture. Some of my favorite emojis are that style. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay, thank you. I like I said in the Discord, everybody mourns in their own way. I have good days and bad. I have good hours and bad hours. And if you see me, if you see me live, or if I'm doing a video, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not putting on any show for anybody. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. So that's how I'm rolling with it. And until I come back from Costa Rica, things are going to be a little funky. So, Alyssa, thank you for your member chat. I'm 10 months younger than Val. Alyssa's 22 months. Alyssa. All right. I want to show you one little funny short that I saw today, and then we'll get right into Amber's latest upload, just because it's about fat phobia, and I thought it was pertinent. Not pertinent, but funny. And, in the theme of what we do. Jasmine, thank you for your super chat. Jasmine, 18 months, 32 months. Val is old. Val is old. Excuse me. Sorry, still coughing. Detrimental? No, I mean funny. This is a little...
through the 2 posts.
Okay. So it says, do not proceed through Spooky Gulch, they say. Now there's this slot thing that you have to, it says, if you can't read it, it says, Spooky Slot Canyon extremely narrow. So
You should not continue. People have been calling nature fat-phobic, and that it should be widened for plus-sized people. But the sign is warning people that the canyon is very narrow to avoid anyone getting harmed. What do you think? Before hiking this trail, there is a warning sign that states, if you have difficulties passing through the 2 posts, you should not continue. People have been calling nature...
The comment says, assuming plus-size people cannot do active things is blatantly fat-phobic.
Fat-phobic, and that it...
The next comment says, this is so fat-phobic. Why don't they expand the mountain crevices? So now nature's fat-phobic, guys. Nature's fat-phobic. Hiking trails should be shorter. It's just ridiculous. Isn't that the silliest thing? I saw that just a few minutes ago, and I thought, oh, that's funny. I gotta share that. How could anybody... I don't know. That's got to be rage baiting, right? It's not, though. There's comments. I don't know. It's weird. Denver, thank you for your member chat. Denver's 69,420 years old, even though it only says 20 months. Oops. Kai saying hi to Jess. I am having a hard time getting there. We go. Did Merc read Jess's member chat? Did I? Probably not. I didn't. I missed it. Sorry. I got goo. Member for 17 months. Jess is younger than Val and Alyssa. Thank you for your member chats. Hey, does that mean... Oh, look at that. Let's just do that because it's a nice thing to do. Welcome. 5 new alerts. All right. I know we're all anxious. So Amber uploaded just a little while ago, and this video is called Betrayed by Alexis Again. This has to be illegal. And taking my first semaglutide shot. Updates. If Ella's not here right now, she'll be here shortly. She was just doing something. She's on her way. Oh, look at the bad angle. Everything's all a mess here. Come here, little bird. What are you doing? Almost falling down. Little bird. Little burb. Almost falling down. Don't fall down, burb. Oh, yes, the first one for the 3rd time. I don't know what that means. Semaglutide. Again, she's... so what do we think? 4 weeks until she quits? Probably, right? All right, let's make sure her volume is up and her Resolution is down because she has no resolution. Uh-huh. Mhm. It's not a real verb. The ladies in the Amazon made this from fibers that they take from the tree and dry. All the colors are natural, and it's so well made. I wish you could see it properly, but it's exceptionally well made. It's a Watson. Can I just... I was mucking around with this the other day because Rio was in a funny place, but I prefer her to be up there, okay? Anita, holy cow, 23 months? Anita Squire says, wow, I've been a member for ages. And we appreciate that, Anita. Thanks for hanging around for almost 2 damn whole years. That is a long time. Ella, we were just asking if you were here, and here she is, right in the nick of time. We're just going to start, and off we go. So, Amber, the floor is all yours. What are you going to yell at us for today? Are we going to get a lot of pink nail clicking, I think? Oh, fun.
Hello, hello. Welcome to a new video. So today is January.
So 5 days ago, yeah? In the thick of it. Antonio, why would you say that? Why do you hate me? Now I got that stupid... Immediately got that in my head now. The 5th was Sunday.
January 7th on a Tuesday. And I'm sure you guys were expecting like another vlog with Tommy here, but that's not the way it went down. So this video is just like an update, if you will, because for me, it has been days since I've filmed. And I did that because I really just wanted to unplug. I unplugged from watching YouTube, from being on social medias. I didn't want to film. I said, I want to spend my time with my girlfriend while she's here, and I don't want to have to worry about all of the noise.
Already.
But somehow the noise did find me, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But really, you guys, I did not have the mental capacity to like want to vlog. It's just a lot has been happening, like with the whole cookie crumble thing, and like...
Ella, can you post the Discord link? I gifted some members just before you got here, and they're a little confusion. Ella will sort you out in a second. I'm already hearing nails clicking, and professional hater, that is really, really nice to say. You and Jordy are my favorite streamers. Slay Ms. Goggles. You're just the right amount of logical and petty. I love that. I really appreciate that, professional hater, because it's not... People don't say that publicly they like me, so I appreciate it. I know you do. Sophia says her nails are dumb and they make her hands look... You rolled off the screen. Her nails are dumb and they make her hands look dumb. I'm gonna just fill in the blank. I'm telling you, it's serving Minnie Mouse. They're too short, they're too pink, they're just too much.
Someone impersonating my girlfriend and me, especially in such like a...
for
the lack of a better word, scandalous and just vile way. It has been a lot and it has been heavy. And now it's like more drama is being started with Alexis, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video as well. And someone...
I will say Amber's had a really, really busy start to 2025. If she was playing like some kind of... She'd be like dodging shit. If she's like a goalie, I feel like she's a... Well, no, she'd be a good goalie, wouldn't she? She'd fill up the whole net. Nobody'd get a shot faster. She wouldn't have to do this, but you know what I mean. It was a bad analogy.
Messaged me recently where they were just like, girl, I feel so bad for you because you're constantly having to put out fires that you didn't start. And I was like, damn, that hit me like a truck. Like a massive truck. And I'm like, that's literally how it feels a lot of the time. A really good example of that is like the cookie.
Why don't you spend some energy instead of looking for ways to justify your self-pity? Why don't you spend the energy trying to fix the shit? No, Amber and Round. Oh, you're right. That is... Oh, I was really wrong. You're right. Stop it. Just fix your shit, girl.
Cookie crumble and like the walnut situation, and it's just been like literally my life on YouTube.
Glow, thank you. You guys, I wasn't fishing for that. I promise you. Glow, thank you for the super chat, and also, oh my, I like you too out loud. You guys, stop. Stop.
for years now. It's like I try to stay away from drama. I try to just vlog my life and share my life.
When does she stay away from drama? She's calling out reaction channels every second damn video. And she did just tell us she wasn't going to watch any more reaction channels. And now she's talking about tea that she clearly got from reaction channels. I assume Jordy. She seems to really like Jordy. And I think Alexis, wasn't she on Jordy's stream again? And she was in some really small channels live stream chatting it up there and telling her, you're the only reaction channel I'm ever going to watch again. You're so full of it.
And somehow
you live and breathe drama, girl. Drama is the gravy on all the food you eat.
Some way things start happening online that like I have to put out, and it's a fire that I didn't even start, and it's just like frustrating. So anyways, I still don't really have the full capacity to like film a whole vlog for you guys today because Tommy did leave today, and it's just really sad, you know, when you're in a long distance relationship and your partner goes back home. Like, we had a whole week together that was just so great. She was actually supposed to leave yesterday. We said our goodbyes, you know, all the crying, all of this and all that. She gets in the car, she opens the app for her flight, and it said it was delayed. And so here we are. We had an extra night together, which was really great. So yeah, while she was here, we did so much. And there was multiple times I did think of you guys, I promise. I was like, wow, I should be.
Yeah, Amber, nobody cares if you think of us, and you don't, so stop. If you did so much, why didn't you film it? If your partner didn't want to be on film, you could have accommodated that and still filmed things you were doing. You're just so full of crap. All you did is sit around that house and eat. We know.
Be filming this, or I should have vlogged this, or that was so funny, or this is so fun. Like, so many different times. But
also, you know, I know we don't care and focus on her weight, but I'm telling you, she looks gigantic to me right now. Her face looks really full. Her hands literally look like, you know, when my mom was in the hospital, at one point she was retaining a lot of fluid, and her hands look like little mini mouse gloves. And that's what Amber's hands look like right now, little mini mouse gloves. Like, she's retaining a lot of fluid, man. Those hands are really puffy.
That's just like the YouTuber in me. I've been doing this for over
11
years now, but like
anymore.
The real Amberlynn, not the YouTuber Amberlynn, like the normal everyday living Amberlynn, she won. So there was no vlogging, but some of the things that we did do, we went.
So now what are you telling us? That the person you're showing on camera is not you? The real living Amberlynn won. I put myself first, you guys. It's self-care, and I put myself first for once. Yeah.
To my grandma's, and we played
Amber.
some card games with my grandma, my mom. I ended up bringing like veggie trays and fruit trays, and we had like a little salami and cracker cheese situation. We actually ended up playing Bad Kitty, which is the card game that I got my grandma, and my grandma was obsessed with it. It was actually really funny.
If you get together with friends, when you're talking about the event, do you mention the crackers that you brought? It's such a trite detail. Like, I wouldn't even say I brought food. It's just what you do when you go to a friend's house or a family, like, right? Or you don't, and that's fine too. But if it is the kind of thing you do, you don't make a big deal about, you know, I brought a veggie tray. You just bring the fucking veggie tray. It's carrot sticks, Amber. You don't need a goddamn Nobel Peace Prize for it.
And fun, so highly recommend. Very much like Cards Against Humanity / like Apples to Apples type of style, but with like pictures of cats.
Sorry,
like, it was actually really fun.
Went
to the movies, I saw Wicked, and you guys, excuse me, I was going into it thinking, okay, it's gonna be an all right movie. Like, there's so much hype around it, and I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm not all about like the hype. It took me literally my whole life to get into Harry Potter. Like, I literally just recently watched a few.
Literally, why did you say that? Like, she made a real clear point of pronouncing that wrong. Literally. I wonder what she thinks. Do you think? Hey, Amber. Hey, Amber, what do you think about the little blonde? What's her name? Ariana Grande? Is that her?
Years ago, because I ignored all the hype. I'm not about the hype. When I like something, I like something. When I don't, I don't.
Listen,
a good example is
she's not a trend. She doesn't follow the trends, okay? She's a strong-minded, independent woman. She likes what she likes. She doesn't care about the trends. She doesn't care about the trends, guys. She didn't have a Bauhaus poster up on, or Joy Division poster up on the wall at Eric and Ricky's because it was cool. You know, she just honestly really likes Joy Division.
Game of Thrones. Like,
Mhm.
I don't understand. I tried to watch it, literally hate it. But what I'm
You never liked Harry Potter, okay? You pretended to be into it because Becky was into it for a while, and then we never heard about it again. So just stop with this shit. Swamp Boogie Sue, thank you for your super chat. Swamp Boogie says, it's okay to say that, Amber. F off. Is it okay to... Is it... I'm sorry, I'm not in my right mind today. Is it okay to say that is? Amber, F off. Get the point.
trying to say is like, I don't fall for the hype. And I am pretty picky. I have a short attention span. It's terribly hard for me to watch a movie. But I'm telling you, this movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes of just beauty, of art, of it was so good. Like, I don't even have words for it.
Okay, if you can't watch a YouTube video and you have to have 60 tabs open at once and you watch everything at double speed, 2 seconds at a time, how the fuck are you sitting through a 2 hour and 40-minute movie? Because if you truly are afflicted to the point where your attention span is that bad, you can't sit through a 2 hour and 40-minute movie. Jam says Billie Eilish is pretty underground, not gonna lie. Listen, we were watching something last night, Sweet Pea, that British comedy, British dark comedy in the Discord last night, and they played a little bit of Billie Eilish. And it's the first time I've really heard her. And you know, I thought, wow, is this ever cliched and boring? Sorry if you're a Billie Eilish fan, it's boring to me. Ophelia, thank you for your super chat. Ophelia says, but if Amber didn't mention the veggie tray, how would we know she's eating healthy? I like your purple jacket. Thank you very much. It's Hanes. It's Hanes off of Amazon, by the way. Not an affiliate.
When I go to a movie theater, even if I'm enjoying the movie, I'm like looking at the time like every 10 minutes. It's really bad. I looked at the time one time and it was 2 hours into the movie.
So then I'd say you don't have ADHD if you can sit through a 2 hour 40. Can you guys back me up on that? Am I right? Am I wrong? Seems weird to me that somebody with such intense ADHD that they can't watch a 4-minute YouTube video can sit through a 2 hour and 40-minute movie.
At the time, shooketh. I was like, how did 2 hours go by already? It literally felt like 20 minutes. I am so glad I got to experience this movie in the theater because I'm telling you, that is the way to do it. So if it's still in the theater around June, you have not seen it, please go see it. It was a masterpiece. I cried 3 different times. It was so freaking good. I laughed tons of times and it was just amazing.
I'm sorry. I thought it was terrible. I didn't like it. I thought it was, and those 2 girls are ridiculous. I mean, they're talented. No denying they're talented, and the songs were good. I get it, but man, overhyped. Boring. Carla's flying through Toronto? Hey, Carla. Sergeant Sarge says ADHD hyperfixation can watch long films. Okay, thank you very much. Like I said, I love you guys for the knowledge that you bring my head. Fill my head with your nerd knowledge, please.
I cannot wait for the second part. Oh, and you guys, I have to tell you this funny thing that happened. So we did end up going to Riverwind Casino, which is like personally my favorite casino in Oklahoma that I've been to. And I don't know what it was, but I
missed a super chat. Thank you, Cuppy Cakers. Sergeant Sarge, I read that one, yeah? I'm scrolling. Kim Mac, I'm sorry, I almost missed you, and thank you for letting me know. Kim Mac, thank you for your super chat. Kim Mac says, you make Amber bearable. Thank you, Merc. Thank you, guys. You make Amber bearable for me, because I wouldn't want to watch her on my own either.
Recognize that night at least 5 different times. Like, I don't know. We did go on a Saturday, so there's more people there. And usually in large populated places, I do get recognized quite a bit. This girl said something that I will never be able to forget. Do you guys ever have like this thing where someone like says something to you and...
Listen, guys. Carla says, I'm going to Costa Rica the same time as you. I know, and in the comments I asked you where you were going to go. Where are you going? I'm flying out of Toronto Island Airport this time, though, not Pearson. She's clicking. And she just said, basically, I stopped because she said when she's out in public, she gets, it's cumbersome. It's embarrassing. She gets recognized all the time. She is so fucking famous, you guys.
Something that like sticks in your brain forever. Oh, it's kind of like that. So me and Tommy were just playing the slots. And then I get recognized by these 2 girls that actually work at the casino. They're like the people who go.
You got recognized because you go to the casino all the time and you're the 600-pound girl that goes to the casino. Thank you, Concerned Coffee, for your super chat. Coffee says, hey, Merc, glad to make a live. Hope you're well. I am, and thank you. I saw you earlier, and you weren't sure if you were going to make it, so I'm glad you did. Thank you.
Go around and say cocktails. They're like literally models. I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. And they like literally asked for my autograph.
Oh my God, she was recognized by models. Guys, models recognized her. That means she's really pretty, you know. That means she's really, really pretty. Models recognized her. Real models.
Autograph.
Guys.
And there was this woman sitting next to Tommy who looked at me and goes, are you a TikToker? Like, how did they know you? Like, this was after the subscribers, hello, if you're watching, came up to me and wanted my autograph and they wanted pictures and stuff. So the woman goes, are you a TikToker?
Models wanted her picture, guys. Models. You know, the best thing in the world is a model. That's the most important thing you could be in life. They recognized her.
And I was like, yeah, like I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube and stuff like that. And she goes, oh, okay. I was looking at you and I was like, yeah, no one really dresses like that. I was like, what do those things like have in common with each other?
Girl, that wasn't a compliment. Amber, that wasn't a compliment. Racy, thank you for your super chat. TNS is my favorite. You might know what you mean. TNS is my favorite reaction channel. Merc is Bay. Racy is Bay. Racy is my co-host for our Costa Rican trip in May, by the way, if you don't know. We'll be talking about that more in depth when I get back, and not today, because today's Amber Day.
Each other. Like, I was literally so confused. And if you guys want to know, I was wearing the like purple maroon studded rhinestone.
Nobody dresses like that. She took it as a compliment. Girl. Wow. Is that really deep narcissism that you can't even hear the insult? Like, if you have a choice to take it either way, you're going to, of course, they love you. I can't. And then she. And then she posts a still picture of the outfit to show us how sharp she looked. Heather, thank you for the super chat. Picture next to Amber means models look skinnier. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Girl, you just make everybody else look good. She posts this picture to show us.
A mesh top with like a black dress. You guys have seen that outfit before. I had to wear it again because I love it. But I was just like, what does that mean? Is that like a compliment, or was that like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I should have asked her right then and there. Like, what did you mean by that? So moving on to a completely different topic, and speaking of clothing, I have like some merch under construction. I know you guys can see down below that I have like merch that I did years and years ago, but it was kind of like low-key like a troll. I wasn't taking it seriously. I do like the simplicity.
It was not low-key a troll. You did take it seriously. You went on and on defending that fucking font. Shut up. Tater Tot 46, thank you for the super chat. They recognized her. They couldn't miss her. I know. You know why she gets recognized at the casino? Because she's the 600-pound, atrociously dressed young girl toddling along behind her mummy every week at the casino. That's why they know you, Amber, because you're the freak at the fucking casino. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's why they know you.
Of it, because I do enjoy some simplistic merch, but I don't know how to make merch. I'm not good at it. I've never been taught, and I know that I can teach myself, but it's not really something that I've been fully interested in. But Tommy surprised me and made me some merch. Yes, she did. So why I say it's like under construction is because I actually wanted to have the merch physically myself. And that's something I didn't even do with the merch down below, because I genuinely did not take it as serious. And so
no, because you generally can't fit in the sizes at the merch company that you chose. They don't make your size. And you're so full of shit because you could have bought a phone case or one of your $700 yoga mats or whatever the overpriced shit there is there. And I'm telling you, that merch shit is so expensive. There's a base cost. And for me, I find the base cost is already expensive. If the YouTuber wants to make any money on merch, they have to add money on top of that base cost. If you look at my merch, I put it up 10%, which is the lowest possible profit margin you can have. So I make about $1 on a t-shirt. Her shit was so expensive. I think her coffee mugs were like $40. base price of those is about, again, too expensive, 12 or 15 bucks in there. The base costs are outrageous on those merch companies. That's why the stuff is expensive. So people aren't probably gouging you. I realized that unless you charge $100 for a t-shirt, merch is not really a valid revenue stream. So I decided to make mine as cheap as I can, because I'd rather just sell merch than make money off merch, because it's stupid. I'm not going to charge that much money, but she did. I forget how much her stupid yoga mat was. Yoga. Can you imagine an Amberlynn Reed yoga mat? The mind reels.
So I wanted the merch physically, and so I do have a few things. And also,
Hannah, I don't even think she made it on Canva. I'm going to tell you something. The merch website has a built-in editor where you can just upload a picture, but you can choose font on the merch website. I think I showed this years ago. You can literally just pick a drop down and it has that font, and then you write the word merch. She didn't have to do it in Canva. It was a 2-step process on the fucking merch website. It was the single laziest thing ever.
why I say under construction is because I'm still trying to figure out, like, when do I want to like put these things up for sale, because this is like crazy. And I do want to show you like everything. I still have more stuff coming in the mail. I do have a few things though. So you guys know I say girly pop literally all the time. I say dainty, like Dainty Lynn, all of that. So dainty girly pop. Here's just some wrapping paper. So merch, this isn't just going to be a shirt. It's going to be like different things that you can have. Dainty girly pop. I love wrapping paper, and this is just so adorable. And Tommy gave me a really good idea of just like wrapping a box and just like setting it on my bookshelf, because this is so my aesthetic.
Okay, so she's found a new YouTuber website that does merch, because the regular RedBubble one doesn't have unless they've added it. I should go. I haven't updated my merch in ages.
I really want to like start adding a little bit of pink, pop of color into my life. And
how much is that shit?
But this is just an example.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but these days, generally, I go to Dollarama to pick up my wrapping paper. Years ago, I bought a huge roll of that red plaid. I'm sure you've seen it on my Christmas presents at like Indigo Books or something. And it was probably $5, but it's a huge roll. Until I die, everybody's getting red plaid Christmas presents now. So, I mean, people generally don't spend a lot on wrapping paper, but I'm guessing wrapping paper from a merch shop is going to be really expensive.
Of how freaking adorable. Next thing is there will be candles. Yes, there will be. This is Dainty Girly Pop candle. Isn't that so adorable? So this is a sage lavender, and I'm telling you, it smells so freaking good.
Yeah,
like,
sure
I am actually
that's the most boring candle I've ever seen. That's plain beeswax in a jar with a sticker on it. What are you going to pay for that? Terrible, boring looking candle.
Shocked. Told myself that I was gonna get this merch, and if I genuinely did not like it and feel confident,
this is a kind of candle you'd get again at a dollar store. This is a dollar store candle. If she's charging more than $4.99 for that, you're getting ripped off.
I'm not going to tell you guys about these things, but I genuinely am obsessed. And what's really important, because there are bigger people who are watching me, I really genuinely love that they carry bigger sizes. So this is a 5X, and I will show you guys like what it looks like on me, but Dainty Girly Pop, isn't that so adorable? When things are more like serious and it's not like totally under construction, it's going to be.
So her merch before that, she wasn't taken seriously. It was just a joke, that merch. It was just a joke, guys. It was just a word in a font. Garbage. But listen, Emily fucking blew her mind. Emily is like, my God, she's a nurse. She's a caretaker. She's a lover. She's a graphic artist. Did you see what she came up with? She came up with a word in a font. What? Oh my God, it's so imaginative and creative, you guys. It's so creative. And I don't know, I don't want to say it, but is that Comic Sans? Is it? It's not. It's not. I'm kidding.
More professional, and I will gather everything. Like, there's going to be journals, and there's magnets and stickers and etc. etc. I'm also wearing another merch in a clip that I will be showing you in a second. Just to kind of get an idea.
Wow, it's so innovative and creative. Wow. Dainty girly pop in great big fat kindergarten letters, all done in all kinds of fucking colors. That's so, it's a classy aesthetic she's got, really. She's a classy girl.
How it fits. I actually slept in it. So there is like Twinkie fur, wasabi fur, you will see in the clip. Is going to be other merch that says Hecticana, which is actually the...
No. Pammy Brooke, that's funny. Wow. I mean, is there anything Emily can't do? Yeah, she can't find the cat. Sorry, I wasn't going to talk about the cat. I'm not talking about the cat. I can't resist a good straight line, guys. Heather says, hey, at least it's not a mesh top. Well, yeah. How much is she going to charge for this shit? I'm curious, man, what website she's using. And you just know Emily's getting all excited. Oh, I'll design some merch for you. Look what I came up with, Amber. I can't believe she's going to put that word on merch. Please, God, people don't buy that. I hate it when people embrace her words like they're trying to make fun of her. She likes that. Just ignore that word. If I ever do a video again and not a live stream, I will. I'm bleeping that word.
shirt that I'm wearing in the clip that you will see here.
That word is the new situation type deal, and I'm going to bleep it every time I see it.
In a minute. And just for size reference, I am wearing the 5X in that clip as well. So again, I keep saying it is under construction because there is tons of different like sayings and merch I can make, and it's like all super adorable. Like, I'm obsessed. And so if you guys are interested, please let me know. Send me an Instagram message because like your girl cannot step foot in the comment section. Not gonna be happening over here. I'm just like genuinely so appreciative of...
I can honestly say I've never said I've never raved about my own merch the way she does. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with my own stuff. Oh my God, I'm so cute and funny.
Me because like having like true merch is something that I've always wanted, but it's like I never took the initiative to actually do it, like true authentic merch. It's instead of like just that silly stuff.
It's no different than the shit you did before. It's the same shit. It's a word and a font with a color. There's no thought to it. She literally thinks that all the garbage that falls out of her mouth is worthy of being merchandise. Oh my God, I'm such a product. Everything I say is merchandisable. No, it's not, for fuck's sakes.
Stuff down there that's listed, but you guys can still get that stuff that's down there, of course. But this is like real cutesy, like tangible. I have this in my hands and I cannot wait to show you guys like the journals and just like all the other stuff.
You know, as a creator, when you're making merch on those sites, you can order a sample of all of it. So that's what she's doing. You do pay for it, but that's all she's doing. She don't like, do you really need to check a sample of a pup tent sized t-shirt that says, what does it say? Girly pop? Dainty girly pop? Do you need to pre-order that? I really have to check the quality. No, it's a pup tent. It's a big fucking t-shirt. You know what it is.
So to be continued, folks, but that's just like just a little first glance at some of the stuff. So next thing I want to talk about is I'm really in like my perfume era. I've always been in my perfume era. Like, I love to smell good. I love my apartment to smell good. And I know a lot of people like to say it's because I'm fat and I don't shower. Literally not how it works. If you spray perfume on poop, it's still going to smell like poop, just maybe a little florally or a little...
Which is why we tell you to bathe, Amber, instead of using body sprays and perfumes and lotions and potions. Shower. Try a shower.
Fruity, and that doesn't smell good. I am a girly pop who is fat, but I am a fat girly pop that does shower and is clean. I've always just really loved perfume, and so I got myself 2 new perfumes. I'm excited. We're gonna do a little like first smell. I was gonna say a taste test, but
do we need to watch her smell perfume? Like, really? Is that a thing that we need to do? I don't know. We can do it we'll do it faster. How about that? She's going to try 2 different perfumes and go, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Oh, this one. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, this one's good. Like, what the fuck? She doesn't know how to describe anything to anybody to make it stupid. She's stupid. And yeah, doesn't she look dirty, you guys? Listen, she doesn't shower. Come on. Go.
girl, we are not eating perfume today. We're ever. We're gonna do a smell test, if you will. So I got the Vera Wang Princess, which I feel like years and years ago, maybe like a decade, I have smelled this before, but I do not remember. And yes, I went in blind and I literally bought these online without smelling them first, but I read a lot of reviews. All right, Vera Wang Princess. That does smell good. And the bottle's super cute, purple heart. Next one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's going to tell us how super cute the bottles are, how good it smells. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Like, she's not going to tell you any. She just sniffed that and said that smells good. How about describe what it smells like? Is it floral? Is it sweet? Is it musky? Does it have undertones? What the fuck, girl? Describe what you're smelling, idiot. It's as bad as her stupid taste test. Oh, it's so good. 10 out of 10. That's not a taste test. That's watching you eat.
Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. Yes, I did, girls. So Marc Jacobs is very popular when it comes to perfume, and the bottle, like, stunner. So let's see. Oh my God, that smells super clean. I don't know if you guys know this, which I'm sure a lot of you do, especially if you wear perfume. It always smells different like a minute after it's been on you. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is like the whole walnut situation. I've had people say like, that's just a troll. And I'm so glad that there are people who genuinely are like, okay, we believe that is not Amberlynn and Tommy. So thank you for that. But you guys, this isn't just a troll to me. This isn't just like a typical troll that I do.
All right, let's slow this down a bit. She's going to get into it now. Now that we've sniffed the perfume. Now that we've poked at the shiny things.
Constantly. I feel like this is more than that. Like, I truly feel so violated, and thankfully I'm pretty sure the account is like officially taken down by that website because Tommy contacted them. And you guys saw in my last video that they replied, they responded to it, and immediately looked into it and took care of it. And I'm so glad for that, because there are some websites out there that like literally don't care about you at all.
Okay, I gotta say, I am a little bit behind. I hate doing that. I don't want to be one of those reactors who doesn't really know what's going on. I have missed a few days. I saw something about that website saying that the account was a troll, wasn't real, and they took it down. Now, I'm not sure what the... I'm going to have to rely on you guys. You're going to have to help get me through this. Now, are we thinking that that was really the website? Or was that also photoshopped? Because I did remember seeing that in order to post on that site, you had to verify with 2 pieces of ID. So how did that troll get ID? That's where I got confused. But then again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not deep enough into the whole story to know. Matthew says it was really fake, you can tell. Right, it was a user named Walnut, who everybody thought was Tommy because of Willow Oak. I knew that, but now the story is she got it taken down because it was a troll. Okay, well, I'll let her talk a bit, and then I'll catch up with you guys again.
But that website literally took the time, looked into it, and actually fixed the issue. So thank you very much. I just wish we could have gotten more information. I know that's probably like not legal, because I don't think companies can just be like, yeah, so this profile is actually ran by so and so and so, which I understand why they couldn't do that. But at the same time, it's like when something as serious as this is happening, I feel like I do have like the right to know who is doing this, because putting out fake sexual things of me, I heard that there's like screenshots floating around, and like someone is like making voices that sound like me in like a sexual manner. I have not seen any of this. I have only heard about it because people...
Yeah. AI's a bitch, Amber. That doesn't surprise me. But then again, maybe you shouldn't have made that kind of video and sent it to anybody. Now, I'm not saying lots of people do this for their partners, and but we all know. My belief is always that it was them. Username says the email said that nothing was shared on that account. Like, what I don't understand is, okay, stay with me here and help me out. If the profile was truly fake and the website was aware that it was fake, but that profile had posted that video, why would you not, at that point, if it's this bothersome to you, get law involved? Would you not have a case at that point? So why wouldn't you do that? You're just happy with the website saying it's okay, we've managed it, it's down, it's good. We took the profile. They took the profile down, Amber. There's other websites. I just don't get it. I mean, even if she wouldn't win, because I don't know how the law works, and especially not in the States. I feel like her publicly saying over and over again that she would release it, might damage her case. But I believe that by the letter of the law, she would still have a case. I don't get it.
People are contacting.
The email offered if she reported it to the police, then they would release the details to them. That makes perfect sense. That makes sense. Like in our building, here's the thing. In my building, sometimes packages get stolen from the doors, and everybody gets pissed off because they go downstairs to the front desk and they go, "You've got security cameras. Let me see the security camera." And they won't let you see it. They said the only way they'll release that footage is if you call the police and put a charge in, and then the cops can subpoena the cameras. Now, is it annoying? Yes. In a way, I kind of get it, because vigilante justice, people would be killing each other.
Of course. Normally when something like this happens, I get a lot of people in my DMs that are very, very kind to me. But for some reason, with this situation, I have gotten so many DMs where people are like, "Ew, Amberlynn, you are so gross. I can't believe you would do that. That is disgusting." And I'm just like, ugh, like this troll, as you guys want to call it, even though I feel like it's bigger than that to me, like this person is ultimately ruining my reputation,
Hi,
because
Jen.
that's not me, and that's like not okay. And it's like crazy to me that people actually believe that's me. Like it's just so absurd. And I'm sure I could get the police involved and stuff like that. And I feel like it might have to come down to that if it continues, because as of right now, January 7th, I have not heard anything new. So
Oh, Ella always on the case. Ella just sent me the email. So let's look at this email and let Merc get caught up a little bit and see if it's a real. Thank you very much, Ella. We can share this tab. So this email, in case you can't read it, says, "Thank you for your patience while we've been investigating this. We have decided to remove the Walnut account for being a likely troll account. This means that their information has been banned, and they're not allowed to create a new profile on our network. If you see them come back, please don't hesitate to let us know. That being said, we do not have any evidence that the profile was used in selling or even distributing any revenge porn, and we can at least share that the account in question has not initiated a single private conversation in the months that they've been on our network. We also want to point out that the Reddit post you shared shows a cropped image of a Phoebe newsfeed post. And while the name is impossible to make out, we can at least rule out a username as short as Walnut, as the username shown is clearly longer than that and contains at least one G near the end of it." This sounds like bullshit to me. They wouldn't write this, would they? This doesn't sound like a real email to me. "All of that being said, we urge you to report this to authorities, as sharing revenge porn is illegal in most states." They just said there was nothing on the account. Why would they then be telling her to report it? There's nothing to report. If she reports it, the cops are going to go to them and go, "Release the evidence," and they're going to say there's no evidence? This is not a real email. "Well, we can't give out IP addresses of our users. If law enforcement reaches out to us with a data request, we can provide that information directly to them. Regards, the Grokio support team." Yeah, that's not real. I don't believe that. I'll tell you something. I was a paid moderator at blogtv.ca, a highly paid job, with all kinds of rules and responsibilities as a moderator. Like, there was real tools we used. Like, it's different than being a mod on YouTube. Oh my God, coffee. That's hilarious. Chat BPD wrote it. That's very funny. Hey, Jen Chapman, thank you for being here. Jen, member for 23 months, says hello. It's ready. Okay, well, there's the email. I don't buy that for a second. That sounds so stupid. That's not a professionally written email. Even for a website. Come on. Websites like that are worth a lot of fucking money. They're big businesses. They're not just like a bunch of Discord mods. Sorry. I love you. I just couldn't resist. My Discord mods are not like normal Discord mods. Okay, chat. Juicy Fruit Jesse says, can't stay but love you guys. Well, thanks for popping in, Jesse. Happy you have a good afternoon.
That's a good thing. But I'm telling you,
Ella, my mods are not normal Discord mods. You've seen the GIF. You guys don't look like that GIF. I know. Now I'm gonna have to moderate all by myself. I told you I'll pay for Costa Rica. You don't hate me.
you like, if you're watching this, the person who is doing this, like, it is illegal what you're doing, and I will get the law involved if you continue to.
When?
And then there's like a conspiracy of like, is Walnut the same person who like leaked my cookie crumble? And honestly, I don't have the answer for that. I do find it very strange that like these things happened at the same time though. So next thing I want to talk about is like the whole Alexis thing. I truly feel like a fool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I am very
Cookie crumble, crumble cookie. Why does she always have to say it like that? I know she didn't say both. But why can't she just call it the video? Like,
very much the type of person that literally like no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. Within time, you will be forgiven by me. That is just how I am. I don't know. I'm a pushover. I let people.
Jan is the most
I don't
special.
know what it is. I don't have respect for myself.
Jan is the most special because Jan isn't in the Discord very much. So Jan is more like the YouTube mod. So you don't fall into that. She's not in that GIF. You know that GIF with the guys that dance in the circle? The Discord mod GIF? It's so funny. I saw that and I was like, no, I was horrified. My mods don't look like the what? That's not what people think Discord mods are.
So, like, okay, maybe I do know what it is. I'm literally listing it all off, but like, I wish I was able to not be like that. I think it's like once I love someone, whether it's like romantically or in a friendship way or it's family, there's almost like no turning back for me. It's very like unconditional. So, like, when Alexis did her whole thing that she did, we don't need to dive into that. I did end up forgiving her and I hung out with her. From my point of view, I had a good time. We vibed well and I hung out with her girlfriend as well. And we also vibed and had a good time. And like, they vibed well with Tommy, and like, yeah, maybe the first time it was a little awkward. It's gonna be, but
there was so much vibing. Sorry. Oh, I'm screening the call. I bet it's my Instacart delivery guy. Hang on a second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is silly. I never do this during a live. Yeah, hang on. It in Instacart. Hello? Hello? Okay, if you read lips, you just caught me in a lie, okay? Because the Instacart guy goes, they pull this shit all the time. They go, oh, there's no parking, so I'm in the lobby and I have to be quick. Can you run downstairs? It's just as fast for you to come upstairs and deliver to my door as it is for me to come outside, get the elevator, and go downstairs. So I tell them, I'm very sorry, I'm disabled. You'll have to come to the door. Sorry for the interruption.
But I forgave Alexis and I told her, and I was very honest with her, that like she hurt me, like what she did was wrong, and she agreed and she apologized to both me and
hey, I'm paying for delivery and I'm tipping the guy. Come on, man. He's already parked. You're not going to get a ticket in 2 more minutes. Just come up to the damn door. Do your job.
Tommy. But I was very, very open with the fact that like things probably aren't going to be the same. By that, I mean like before all that happened, me and Alexis were on the phone like for hours and hours, like every single day.
Because you used her because you didn't have a partner then, Amber, because that's what narcissists do, okay? I'm not a huge Alexis fan, but you used her. And then when you found somebody better to fill in your time, you tossed her aside like a dirty old tissue and then tried to gaslight her into thinking she's crazy because she wants to spend so much time with me when you had already established that as how your relationship was. So stop the manipulation.
Like she was the person that I went to and I was the person that she went to. And I
now he's knocking on my door. Hang on a second. Does he want me to go shake his fucking hand? Christ almighty, go away. It says leave it at the damn door. Oh my God, this guy's stressing me out. I have very little patience right now. I'm going through stuff.
I knew it wasn't going to be like that anymore because she ultimately like absolutely betrayed my trust, and she knew that. So when I filmed that 4-part Q&A series just recently that you guys watched, all of that was filmed in one day. I filmed it on December.
Okay, I've got a walker in the hallway if he wants to see. I've got a walker in the hallway.
29th, and I made sure to put that in the description so you guys knew that. I did change my shirt because who wants to like sit there and watch me do 4 videos in the same outfit? Like, I know I wouldn't want that. So during that Q&A series, I mentioned in it that no, Alexis is not the one who did the cookie crumble, and people asked if I resented her, and I said no. And I was saying how Alexis is in like her happy healing era, and that she's very understanding and patient and kind with the fact that like things aren't how they used to be. But I said those things and scheduled those videos before Alexis went into Jordy's chat.
And maybe this is why, as a lifestyle vlogger, you shouldn't pre-record shit for 2 weeks, because things happen in your life that you need to address. People expect you to address. But then you don't, because you think everything that comes out of your body is worthy of, hey, here's the man. Yay, you woke up. Come on up and say hi. Here's the man. Like, the pre-recorded stuff is terrible. Guys, I gotta go get my coffee out of the hallway so nobody steals it. Here's Rio for a minute. I'm sorry. This is I'm not saying it. Chaotic is what I'm gonna say. You know I wanted to. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. Oh, Rio turned his back on you. So rude.
And was saying things that genuinely hurt my feelings, saying that I could have leaked the video, saying that she only met me for the plot, and kind of betraying me again. I truly never thought that she would do that again. So obviously when I saw that she did that, because people were messaging me and they were like, Alexis is doing it again. And I was like, doing what? Like, I was literally so confused. I thought people were lying. So I asked for a screenshot, like, show me proof. Oh, and girl, they supplied. Like, my heart dropped to the floor. I was like, damn. So obviously,
did you really need screenshots? You watch all the other channels all the damn time. We know you do. You respond to them.
I contacted Alexis and I asked her, like, why would you do this? And we just communicated back and forth on Snapchat via like voice messages or whatever. And from what I got out of it, she said that she
we
feel
heard
like
those.
I was an active friend in her life because I didn't communicate with her as often as she wanted me to. And that's just, it's hard.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, because you set it up, you can't just change the rules of the friendship and not tell the other person. And one of the ways you can't change your rules with a good friend is to dump them for a new partner. It's a shitty high school thing to do, man. Nobody likes that. Nobody's going to like that. You can't use your friend and talk to them all day, every day, and then as soon as you meet somebody, dump them. How do you think that makes a person feel? And, you know, I will say I was on her hard about not wishing her friend happy birthday. And Alexis mentions it at least 4 times in those voice messages. And she never once says, I am sorry, I should have said happy birthday. So I thought that was pretty shitty. But then the timing around her birthday was pretty bad. Like, apparently Alexis had just done something pretty crappy the day before her birthday. So you kind of don't blame Amber for coming and wishing her happy birthday the day after the woman betrayed her. So I get that part, but still, exactly. Friendship is reciprocal relationship. And so is pet ownership, pet partnership.
For me to wrap my brain around, because it's like, I understand that her and I do not communicate as much as we used to. Like, again, it was daily, but I personally did not feel comfortable communicating with her daily. And I think I have every right.
Well, they deserve each other. Yeah. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas, right? Like attracts like.
After like what she put me through, I truly believe that you can have friends that you talk to once a week or every other week. I don't think that you need to talk to your friends every single day. Like,
this is gaslighting. This is gaslighting. This is Amber trying to tell us that she understands what normal friendships and boundaries are, when we know goddamn well she has no idea of it. And if Emily dumped her ass, she'd be crying back to Alexis in a heartbeat and wanting to spend 18 hours a day on FaceTime with her. So stop, Amber. This is
I have
bad.
friends that I only talk to like once a week, and we have a strong relationship and a strong bond, especially once you're adults. Like people get busy, but that's what I took out.
That's not untrue. That's not untrue. Some weeks I only talk to Tim once a week. We don't even text a lot. We don't need to. But yeah, that's not what she's doing here.
Of what Alexis was saying was genuinely just like, I did this because I don't want people to think that I leaked the video, and you aren't even like an active friend in my life, even though I genuinely thought I was. I just wasn't speaking to her enough.
You were done using her and you found something else, a shinier toy to play with.
Felt like you should respect your friends regardless of how often you speak. Like I would have never came on here and said anything bad about Alexis. I just wouldn't have. I don't do that to my friends. I don't do that to the people.
No, because that wouldn't benefit you, Amber. Nobody wants, because it would only make you look like shit. It's not going to get you any clout to talk about Alexis. It is going to get Alexis clout to talk about Amberlynn Reid. There's no benefit to you trashing her on your channel. It's just a boring story and you look bad in the end. So why would you do that? She's a fucking professional gaslighter. This is incredible. She believes the stupid shit she says. And she's going to talk about how to be a good friend, Amber. You don't have a fucking clue how to be a friend.
And I'm still not going to do that. Again,
you don't have one. How do you know how to be a friend when you don't have one? And any friend you've had in 10 years is gone. God.
It's just more drama and more fires that I have to put out that I literally am just going to leave for someone else to put out, because I genuinely just like don't want to be a part of it. So after I expressed myself to Alexis and pretty much told her exactly what I just told you guys, that like she was still a friend to me, like I still loved her and cared about her, just because we didn't talk every single day doesn't mean that I didn't love and care about her.
Yeah, no, because you're so mature and she's such a fucking outrageous train wreck. And you're so fucking fantastic that she wants more of you than you are willing to give your friend. No, Amber, that's not true. That's not true. It's all bullshit. You're gaslighting her. I don't even like Alexis, but this is outrageous.
She got really angry with me and she ended up screen recording our whole conversation. I feel like I have no privacy when it comes to that woman. So it's like the distance I was putting in between her and I makes sense. Like subconsciously, I was like, girl, keep your distance. And
if you don't trust your friend to the point that you can't have a conversation you're afraid is going to get leaked and destroy you, then you don't have a friend. That's not a friendship, Amber. Why are you even continuing to communicate with this woman? Huh? I mean, I don't agree with her tactics. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Alexis. All these videos, it's shady. Especially you're not making a lot of money off it. You know, make your bag. I don't blame you. She's a hot topic. But I sure don't blame her for how she feels. Because you're a shit, man. You're a shitty person. As if,
like, my gut and my body and my heart and my soul, like, knew this was going to happen again.
I mean,
really sad.
She's a shitty person, too. Don't get me wrong, but Amber.
So I ended up blocking her because I only want good people in my life. I don't believe that, like, anyone is perfect. Like, we aren't robots. People will make mistakes. But, like, genuinely, like, what she has done to me and the way that she reacted to, like, my hurt feelings towards her being in Jordy's chat, like, just makes me feel like she doesn't care about how I feel as like a human, like on just like.
Oh yeah, here we go. As a human, you're being dehumanized. As a general human being, I'm just being so disrespected all the time. It's just so heavy. It's so heavy on me, you guys.
Genuine human to human. It doesn't feel good after everything we've been through and me forgiving her and everything. Like, it just sucks, genuinely. Like, from my end, I just want to move past all of this and be like, okay, she was a person that was in my life at one point and she's simply just not anymore. Everyone deserves friends that respect.
Well, that's exactly what you should do. Both of them, quite frankly, not just Amber. Like, why Alexis is clinging to this? This is a friend you want to have? Mm-mm. No, and quite frankly, I don't even think Alexis has a good tea or dirt to spill on her, or she would have spilled it by now, because she's kind of shameless too. These two do deserve each other. Neither one of them knows what a real friend is. You know, my best friend and I have been friends for 40 years, Amber.
Affects you even when you aren't around.
Almost.
Even when you aren't looking. You deserve friends that will respect you regardless of how often you speak or anything like that. Literally, it hasn't even been 4 hours since I filmed this, and there's all
Oh, look at the font. You know what? It's the same as the girly pop font on the merch. Oh my god. She's branding. She's branding.
already an update. I'm literally in the middle of editing this, and all I can say is fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Alexis has since leaked our conversation. I genuinely don't understand the point. You are not a good friend to someone whenever you have disagreements, you have to go onto the internet to bash them, knowing the type of response your friend or ex-friend will receive. I personally want no part in this, so I'm going to finish editing this video. I'm going to schedule it, and I'm never going to speak about her again. Anyways,
If it's not the merch font, it's pretty fucking close. There is Narc Alert merch Mario Master. I think the link is in the description of the video. It's outdated though. I really should do an update. I have about 4 new designs. I just haven't done it yet.
enough of me rambling. So one more thing, your girl did start semaglutide, and Tommy was actually the one who gave me my first shot. So I'm gonna show you that clip here. Okay guys, so my tripod's like lost in the wilder beans. I have to find it. So perfect timing. My semaglutide got here today. So Tommy is gonna give me my first shot.
No, I think it's the same
I'm
font.
nervous. I get the nervous jitters prior to this every single time.
You look so fucking big, girl. Black t-shirt is not your look. Black t-shirt is not your look. This is not making you look slimmer. Thank you, Ella.
But that's okay. Right, you guys don't get to see my tum-tum because that would be embarrassing. So it's 50 units. So let me choose my spot and then get the alcohol can. Why do I get so much anxiety with this? I hate needles, you guys. Oh.
Okay, girl, you can't even see the fucking needle. It's like your feet. You haven't seen them in years. You're not going to feel it. You can't even see it below your tum-tum.
5, right?
Yeah.
Pinch the fat.
Well, that's if you don't have like a lot.
Baby.
Okay, we'll pinch it 5 seconds. You want me to hold it in?
She's telling the nurse how to give an injection. I just wanted to point that out. She says, pinch the fat. Emily says, well, yeah, that's what you do if you don't have any fat. Yeah, Amber, thin people, like if you don't have a lot of, they have to do that so it gives them something to poke into, right? Like I used to have to do that when I would give the cat the insulin, pinch it up into a tent and put the needle in there. But you know, if the whole body is a tent, that's not required. And even Emily, as the nurse, is telling her that. But of course, Amber's gonna tell the nurse how to give an injection, right? Let's watch that again.
I hate needles, you guys. Oh, to the 5, right?
Yeah.
Pinch the fat.
Well, that's if you don't have like a lot.
Baby.
Okay.
Pinch the fat. Well, no, that's if you don't have like a lot. Baby. You know that baby? You know what that baby? Baby! That means do what I fucking told you. That's what baby means. Just do it! That's what baby means.
Okay, we'll pinch it 5.
Listen to that. It's ugly, right? Baby! Like I'm gonna have a breakdown if you don't do what I say. It's crazy, man. The energy in that baby's a lot.
Pinch the fat.
Well, that's if you don't have like a lot.
Baby.
Okay, we'll pinch it 5
Baby,
seconds.
just do what I'm saying you to do.
Ew, hated that. I was so grateful that she helped me with that because I'm telling you, I cannot stick a needle inside of me. So yesterday was actually...
It's okay. You can get your ex-junkie mom to do it next month. Right? Because you're so considerate that way. Oh, also, I heard she was drinking on the last video. Wasn't she not drinking to support Bebe? Because Bebe couldn't drink anymore. So that didn't last long.
my first
Did I
day,
say
it was
that
just,
already?
Like, perfect
This-
timing
the
because
beginning?
it arrived that day and I was like this. My fingers were crossed. I was like, please arrive, because I really needed help with the shot and I didn't want to have to like bug my mom. So this semaglutide actually is mixed with B12. When I did semaglutide,
You would be more than happy to bug your mom. It's just that you wanted Baby to come and do it because you think that that's somehow some kind of weird, romantic, sexually intimate experience. It's not. Amber, have you ever watched David Cronenberg's Crash?
before, it was mixed with like sodium something or other. And I noticed that I feel differently taking this semaglutide because last time, I'm telling you, nauseous, diarrhea, did not feel good. I was super tired. This time I've had 0 symptoms or side effects. Sometimes I say symptoms and people are like, Amberlynn, it's side effects. So far, I have had 0. So I guess that's a good thing. I have not noticed any appetite suppressant. Usually I feel that like on the second day, but we'll see how it goes and it keeps going. And I'll definitely,
Oh my God, you guys, I took the shot 46 seconds ago and I still have a bit of an appetite. It's not working. It's not working. He's so stupid. What about, yeah, exactly, Vanessa, the gallbladder sludge. My God, when all the weight starts falling off her tomorrow, the sludge might come back. I think she forgot sludge.
keep you guys updated on that. And there will be like a separate like weigh-in video. I'm not just going to throw in a weigh-in right here. I kind of just want to have that be like a whole separate like video talking about my weight.
So what she's saying here is I'm too fat and I have to wait till I lose some weight before I do a weigh-in video, because I'm not going to show you now what the damn thing says.
Or maybe I can put it in a vlog. I'm not really sure, but I'm just really excited to be back on some glutide.
Oh, put it in a vlog and then we'll get this again. Remember? It's ready. Do you miss the ceiling?
And I genuinely hope that it works for me. But like the fact that it already feels different this time, because like the first 2 times, like I did feel things with it. Like on the second day, it was like nausea, this and that. And it's like, I have felt nothing. It's as
Okay.
if I didn't even take it.
So she's setting it up to fail because she really likes eating more than doing any work. She's disappointed that it hasn't started working immediately because she thinks that these injections are like a magic pill. And she doesn't realize, I know there's people in my comments and people in my Discord who've told me they've lost weight with these tools, but it's still work. You still got to put some work into it. It doesn't just, you don't get to take a shot and start eating fucking quarts of ice cream. It doesn't work like that. She thinks her entire fucking appetite is going to disappear. She's never going to want food again. Like, good Lord, she's so stupid.
That worries me, of course, but it's literally only been 2 days. So I need to like slow my roll and be like, Amberlynn, give it some time. But anyways, I have rambled way long enough. This video is 45 minutes long. That is Hecticana. I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. So there you go. I think she's setting us up so she can quit in a week, right? Get that out of my ear. God, I tell you, we complain when the videos are too short, and then she does a long one, and I go, why did we want a long video? Oh, you spot a Snork. Snork's here. Snork's not at work. They're right here. Snork's not at work. They're right there. So it is, well, Rio's here, but he's not paying much attention. Come here. Why don't you look at them? They like your eyes, not your bum. Well, I can't speak for, I don't want to speak for everybody. I'm just, blanket statement. Rainbow Road, I agree. I'm not even going to read this out loud, but I will put it on the screen. I can't read it out loud, but I completely agree. It's like, I want to vomit. Like, it's just bad. Hey, Pio has not been peeing on the bed at all. So hopefully he's better, right? Yes, I know, my love. And I wanted to give a thank you to a channel called Jordy's Curved Thumb, who's one of Jordy's fan channels, I guess, for lack of a better word, recap channel. I don't know why. I don't watch them a lot, but I've seen them floating around. And Rio got a little shout out in the I guess Jordy was talking about some channels, the name never to be mentioned aloud, put a dedicated camera on their pet. And Jordy's Curved Thumb used that clip, but then added in a clip of Rio. So I was just like, Rio, yes, you're a famous boy. He's ever such a famous man now. It's a good thing I already feed him the most expensive food, or he'd be demanding it at this point, right? Thank you, Ella, for dropping the link to Jordy's Curved Thumb in the chat. And thank you, Jordy's Curved Thumb, for being kind. We like it when people are kind. I'm sure, I'm not the only channel that does it. I've never seen anyone else in the Amberverse do it. I'm not the first person to invent a pet cam. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But my pet cam is the cutest one. And I can't say that because I'm biased and I'm allowed. Right? Yes. I was thinking about watching the Saturday video as well today, but that one was so long. I think I've really had my fill of Amber. And Star D says, I know I've been thinking about Hills too because of intense allergies. He's going to make me broke. I know they do, but they're worth it, right? Laura, I don't think that's Jordy's channel. I don't know anything about it. I heard a rumor that they were hit. There's 2 channels that are his that are fans, but I can't imagine where the man would find the time to do that, to be honest. He's a pretty busy guy. I don't think he's got time to do fan channels to himself. I'm sure it's just one of his fans. They do kind of recaps, I think, and stuff. Can we have that as a video? What? Just the Rio cam? They love you, you know. They love you, you know. Don't put your bum in my face. I got bum in the face. Do I still have plans to move to Costa Rica? Yeah, I do. As you know, I'm going 2 weeks tomorrow. I'll be going for a short trip, just for 8 days. And then I'm going back in May for 2 weeks with some alerts and some mods. And we're going to go make our little dream of our villa a reality for a couple weeks. And then I'll probably have to go back. I want to go back for maybe a minimum of 2 months with him. Because I think that in order to, I might be there for 3 months and decide I don't like living there. As much as I love that country, I might be Canada spoiled and convenient spoiled, and I might have to come running home. So I got to go for a good 2 to 4 months before I make the final plunge, you know? It's a big deal. It means giving up my health insurance and everything. So, although it's cheap down there, health insurance, but still, it's a lot to think about. I got a lot of miles to go before I get there. But yeah, that's still the ultimate dream. For now, I got Costa Rica the end of January, and then in May, and then if I can last a whole year, somewhere between January and May of 2026, I'm going to go back to the Amazon and hopefully take at least 4 alerts with me to go visit the Amazon in the rainy season. I'm not paying. But, come with. You want a bird? No, don't eat the bird. No, don't eat the bird. No, don't eat the bird. All right, I'm going to go because I'm hungry and my coffee came and it's not worth describing. I just need a fresh cup of coffee. So I want to thank you for joining me. I just thought, I haven't been around much and she just uploaded. Why not pop on quick and do a quick reaction without all the bells and whistles for the hardcore Amberlynn Reed fanatics out there, right? We'll be back on Wednesday for a live stream. We'll do our usual hump day stream where we'll chill and chat and look at some other things, maybe not just Amber, and have some fun. Until then, I don't think I'll be streaming anything in the Discord tonight, but you never know. You never know. If not, I'll definitely see you around there tomorrow. And, my schedule's a friggin' mess right now. I can't make a schedule for a couple more weeks. I appreciate your patience with me as I deal with this life-altering thing that I'm going through. We'll get back to normal soon, and until we meet again, I want you, and Rio does too. Just be kind, and hasta luego. Okay? Bye.